So you went to Stony Hill School after that?
Yeah.
After Alpha?
Yeah, because I get in trouble.
Well, you got kicked out of Alpha?
Well, I leave Alpha, and out a street, I get involved with the law, you know.
What do you do?
Well, I was on the seaside, you know, hustling the tobacco. And the police catch me. They put me in juvenile. And because I was juvenile, I ended up in Stony Hill.
Oh, was Stony Hill like a youth camp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Uptown.
Yeah, I know Stony Hill.
And when I was in Alpha, I could go down the gully and escape down the gully.
Sure,
But
sure.
when I was in Stony Hill now, you have two roads.
Long way.
You have the old road and the new road. And down the old road, a lot of rich people live down the new road, you know. And you look at the gardens full of nice fruits. And they're so happy they're not picking them. You know? So we used to go down that road and pick all these fruits, you know. They get a bag, you see. So when we reach back to school, now we have a bag of food, you know. Yeah. But to take the old road, we don't go up on the new road because if you drive down the new road, if you walk down the new road, the superintendent of Stony Hill will see you because he drives down there and all the others. So we don't go down that way. So we have a lot of fun, even though Stony Hill was away from Kingston. We still find a way to go back to Kingston.
How long were you at Stony Hill for?
About 3 years.
Oh, really?
About 3 years.
Was it rough?
They made me apprentice in music where I was, they looked at me as a good player. So they give me a lot of respect in Stony Hill.
So when you came out of there, then how did you start becoming a musician?
In Stony Hill, we never had nothing, sir. Never had. Just check out my mother and go listen to Drummond and Count Ossie and African drums in Wareika Hills. I used to go up there and listen to them. Yeah. I didn't have no heart, you know.
When did you first find out about Rastafari?
Here, Rasta.
Well, I used to go home. Every when I used to go up at Wareika Hills and look at Drummond play and other musicians. I used to go home, you know. And he said to me one time, Rico, you go home every night. Why are you going home far? Dan Drummond said that to me. So from that I started staying up at Wareika Hills. I realized that all the Rastas, most of them were rich people children. Most of them were very rich people children, most of them, yeah. And the things that they talk about was very interesting, you know. So you learn a lot from the reasoning of the Rastas. And the books that they had, I've never seen these books even in the library in Jamaica, you know. The books that some of these. The Book of the Maccabees, which is not, it's a restricted book in Jamaica. The Book of the Maccabees and Mein Kampf. Those books are not legal in Jamaica. So we learn a lot from these individuals who had this knowledge. They speak it among us. So they used to say psalms together, you know. These Rastas, they know the Bible very well and we talk the Bible and sing the songs of King David. King David is the chief musician of life. So after Drummond tell me to stay there, I start staying there. You know, yeah. So that's how I get to know Wareika Hill through Dan Drummond. And the music that he played on that trombone, I think he was the greatest trombone player I ever listened to. But once I said to him, you know, I said, you're the best, and he said no. He said to me, Rosalini is the best. Frank Rosalini. You heard of Frank Rosalino? And Drummond told me that he was the best trombone player, not him. And I said to him, oh no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe because I didn't know of Rosalino, you know. But if one should go and get Rosalino's trombone playing, listen to a record of his, very, very good player. And that's the way Drummond sound to me, like him.
So how many people lived up there?
Well, Count Ossie and his family live in there. And we have a place in the back where we lay down and build out of shack. We call it shacks. Coconut leaf on top of the roof, and we can rest because we're not going anywhere.
Did the police leave you alone up there?
No, they come all the time. So, well, the ones that you're looking for are not here, you know. we are the only ones here. We don't know who we are looking for, or whoever you're looking for, they are not here. We are here. But they don't trouble you, they just come in and look and go away. Unless they really want you, they will take you, but you know, they have a purpose for taking them, but generally everything cool for the police. The police know we are musicians.
When did you manage to get an instrument then?
I was in a part in Kingston one day, and I know this barber man named Louis. And he always do barbering down Tower Street and Church Street, you know, so I knew him, so I was in there one day, I was singing. And his girlfriend asked me if I'm a singer, and I told her no, I just like to sing. But I play trombone. So that's the first time I get a trombone.
Well, give you one.
Yes, he'll get one for me. But before that, I used to borrow Drummond's trombone, you know. I used to live 2 streets from that Drummond. I used to go and borrow his trombone. But he used to give it to me reluctantly, like. I said to him, oh, I let him, well, I go play, man. And through me leave school, so long as I don't have the instrument, I want to play, man. You know. They wipe it up before we clean it up again. Yeah, so.
Who was he playing with then?
He was playing with Bragging here, Milton McPherson. He plays with a lot of different bands. Eric Deans. Drummond used to play in Glass Bucket and Beaumont Club, Silver Slipper. Top ranking player, man. Yeah. And we always want to borrow his trombone, I don't like it. But me have no.
So did you go and see all those orchestras and big bands?
Yeah, we used to go listen to them. Yeah.
And were the sound systems happening by then?
A little better than that now. After a while, one become popular in Jamaica for a small country. People come know it good to know you. And Lester Sterling come into the Lester Sterling is very close, you know. And the sound systems are coming in that time now, yeah. But we were so popular that the sound system didn't mind us. We go into the dance and tell the sound system, man, we want to play, man, and they stop. And we are starting to play all hop, skip and drum, you know, the crowd like it. So instrumentally in Jamaica, we are starting it popular.
So this is like what, the mid-1950s, yeah?
That's right.
So did you begin to realise that you could be a musician, you could manage to make a cover?
Yeah, man, because I used to enter the opportunity, and the crowd liked me, and you know, it gave me good encouragement, and practicing with Count Ossie and the Mystic Revelation Rastafari and Wareika Hills, days after days after days, just with, just with drums. No guitar, no piano, no bass. Drums. So you have a wider scope. If you play with guitar and piano, you got to play the farm. When you play the drums, you go out of that farm. So that's my biggest development in my musical activity. I played with drums only for years and years. Because after a while, my mother used to send my niece to come and look for me. So I have to go and see her. I get to stay in Wareika Hills now, I don't come out. And sometimes I go by south of Kingston. Down there so rough too. And down there Sash come from and Winston. Winston and Sash come from down there, south. Yeah. But me go south, yeah. When we go to Jamaica a long time and a man say, I go down south, him say, him nah go, me go. Or south, rough.
Which areas is that?
Fleet Street, Water Lane,
Okay, yeah.
Lad Lane, Foster Lane, Maid Lane, George's Lane. Certain area in a Kingston. You have to come from there, son, you know? Otherwise, if you're a stranger, people check you out and say, who that man there? Who that man there? So you have to know you have to know you. And two with a popular musician, I go all the west. And the boss, the Jamaican, like boss of the Jamaica broke down the night time for not going further. And you have to come all from west. And in the dark, a man shout you out. People recognize all these in the dark. You can't hide, you know. And that's 4th Street, 5th Street, 6th Street, all them street there. Trenchtown. And we go all of them places, man. Maxfield Avenue. We travel a lot in Kingston. Yeah.
So when did you first record?
First record is with Derrick Herriot. Derrick Herriot. You were Derrick Herriot. Derrick Herriot used to have a singing group, you know. That's the first record, you know. I forget the name of the song, you know. Over the river. Over the river. Over the river. Over the river. Yeah, that's the first song I recorded, Derrick Herriot. And you give me a solo, Yeah.
What year is that, you know? 50s?
Yeah, it must be the 50s.
59, something like that? 58, 59?
No, it would be earlier. It would be the middle.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it was Baba Moto who did the recording. He didn't have no recording studio at that time. Just Baba Moto had the sound. Yeah. That's my first recording. Yeah.
And then you recorded, you worked with Studio One, didn't you?
Yeah, because I started recording for Coxsone and Reid and lots of different recording people. You know. So I just become popular. Yeah. And my friend, Dan Drummond, he was in the mental, they put him in the mental home.
Even then?
In Jamaica, they put him in the mental home. Especially when I was leaving Jamaica in '61, he was there, in the mental home. I came out of Jamaica 61 December, yeah.
Why did you leave?
And I just feel we have tried different shores, you know, and for play music, you know. Knock you out of the way, you know. And, the struggle, you have to make sure so you can come out of that melee for that big crowd or man rushing for money, you know. Yeah. Sometimes when a man hold the money in the ear like a paper money, you have to be very fast, you know, to grab on the porthole and reach up in the air quicker than everybody else and grab, you know. And by the time you grab that now, some bigger man coming after you. So you have to swim fast and lead, you know, out of them way, you know. So that kind of life you got to be upright all the time.